Hey guys, what's up? This is Dave. Some of you guys know me, some of you guys don't. I was just watching some videos online of testimonies of how people came to Christ, and I just felt like the Lord was laying on my heart to make my own video of my testimony and how He saved me. And here it goes. I just like to start off by saying though, since I've been Christian, since I've been saved, my life has just been so great. God's just blessed me so much. It's just like this overwhelming feeling of love and peace every day. And it's just like I just know He's real, and I just know He's there. And I just know He loves me, and I love Him with all my heart. I just give my life to Him and just follow Him. He's just done so much great things for me. Like, it's just like, it's amazing. But here's the story. About a year ago, you guys know I wasn't a Christian at all. I was lost, you know. Um, I was wearing black all the time. I was listening to like metal music and just into like this dark stuff and just doing drugs, just hating life, hating people. And I was just such a messed up person. Like, I was so messed up. And like, just a year ago, this Halloween though, the Lord changed that all. I was hanging out with my friends, and they had a Ouija board, and um, we started playing with it at my friend Steve's house. It was me, Pierce, Steve, and Andrew, and we were all hanging out at Steve's house, and we were smoking K2. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Like some kind of synthetic marijuana crap that just it's just dangerous. It's a dangerous drug, and it's just it's terrible. It's terrible that they sell it. It's just terrible. But we were smoking that, and like you know we were getting high and just hanging out. And Pierce had this Ouija board. He brought it out, and um we started using it. We started playing with it, and at first it was like I kind of didn't even believe it. I was like, you guys are moving it and stuff, and like they were like, nah, we're not moving it and stuff, and I was like, you guys are moving it. Like I didn't even believe. Like I was just like, it's just dumb. But like after that, I was like, um, I just started to feel really sick. Like I was about to throw up and like just so like really sick and just I can't even explain it. It was just didn't feel good at all. And the room just started to get cold and just it was weird, man. Um, like the Ouija board started saying all this crazy stuff, like telling us to kill people and do all this evil stuff, and just it was like going to 666 and stuff, and I was just feeling sick. The room was cold, and like it was terrible. Just had this terrible feeling. Just so we stopped for a bit. We stopped for a bit, and we kind of just chilled and listened to music for a bit. Um, and then we get this call from Pierce's mom, and she's like telling Pierce like she feels like something's wrong to come home. Pierce was like, "Nah, I don't want to come home," you know. He's like, but Pierce's mom really felt like something was wrong. I felt like something was wrong. Um, so we left, and just the whole ride home was just dark, and it felt like something was following us, and like I don't know, I just can't explain it. It just was just this creepy, dark feeling of death and just despair. Just the whole ride home just was just dark. I got home and I was like, I just didn't feel right. I just felt scared. I felt sick. I went to the computer and I went to turn it on, just made this loud noise like it was about to explode, and I was like freaking out, like I was like, what's going on? Like what's going on? And I just unplugged my computer. It just like terrified the crap out of me, and I was just like, I just turned on all the lights in the house, and I was just like, man, I'm staying up all night, dude. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm staying up all night. So I stayed up all night with the lights on, just scared and just just like thinking about this, and so I just went to like the morning came around like 7 o'clock. I went to sleep and I woke up at around 2, and my friend Pierce, I called him up and I was like, what's up, man? He's like telling me about he's like, dude, last night I had a dream about hell and that I was being dragged through this fire and being greeted by demons, and I could just tell he sounded scared and he's like telling me he felt sick and like he didn't feel good, and I didn't feel good either. I felt really like sick. I was like, man, like I didn't even tell him that because I was just so scared. Like I was just like, man. But then he was like telling me like he's like, well, I'm about to go hang out at that spot that we were at yesterday and just hang out there. And I was like, why, dude? Like, 'cause it was just like a creepy spot. It was like this creepy spot we visited before we went to Steve's house. We visited this like creepy spot over by his work, Brown's Harvest. I don't know. Some of you guys might know where that is. Some of you guys might not. I don't know. Anyway, but he was like hanging out there and stuff, and I was just chilling at home, and I was just like freaked out, like I don't know, something just wasn't right about him. He sounded like he was possessed or something. I don't know, but I was just hanging out, and I just didn't feel good. Later that day, we hung out. We smoked some more of that K2 crap, and just hung out with our friend Justin, and he was talking about how like, oh, you just got like sparked or something like that, or some weird crap he was saying, and it was just like, what is this guy talking about? Like, he's telling Pierce that he just got sparked from like a ghost or something, just got spooked out, like it wasn't real or something like that. He's just saying some weird stuff, and I was just like, and I was like, man, that wasn't spark, dude. That was like a demon, and I was just freaked out, man. I was freaked out, man. So this whole week, it's just getting worse and worse. I'm feeling sick every day. I'm not sleeping at night. Um, like the scared feeling, like dying, kept coming over me. Like I felt like dying more and more every day. I was like just hitting like rock bottom. Like I was I was suicidal. I was like just sick and just like